What's going on, MCOC brothers? So today we have Dragon Man, also known as Mr. Grape, because this boy just looks like a big fat grape, let's be honest. But yeah, let's jump into it. Does he need the awakening ability for Battlegrounds? I would say not, bro. Definitely doesn't. It's just nice little bonuses. So yeah, definitely don't need that. And for stat focus, I actually run special damage on him because you're constantly getting to your SP2, throwing that. It's just going to increase that damage, so that's pretty nice for him. And also for Relic, I mean, no really Relic goes with him too well, so I just rock the Jugs one. And now we'll, it just gives him a little potency on his Furies. So yeah, bro, let's jump into the gameplay. Alright guys, so I want to go over some of the abilities real quick here. So when you start the fight, you will gain a power charge buff, which will allow you to generate 12% of bar power per second. And this also has a 12-second cooldown. And then with Dragon Man, you want to be playing super aggressive and get him in the corner. Because when you do, you'll gain a cornered passive, which will allow every hit you do to deal physical burst damage. And then for each unique buff they have, you will deal extra physical burst damage. So he's really good for buff heavy champions. And also, when they're in the corner, their defensive combat rate is reduced by 70% while they're above 2 bars of power. So, you know, very solid utility there. And then your SB1 will inflict a slow if you ever need that. And his SB2 inflicts 3 incinerates. And when you have a power charge buff active, you can consume it and generate a fury buff with the SB2, which is really nice. It's pretty potent as well. And then when you throw a heavy, you'll consume incinerates to inflict burst damage. And if you have 6 or more incinerates, this burst damage will be increased by 50%. So yeah, bro, let's jump into the gameplay. So with Dragon Man, you'll gain a power charge buff at the start of the fight, which generates 12% of bar power per second. And this also has a 12-second cooldown. Here you just want to race your SB2, and also you want to push the opponent in the corner to gain your extra burst damage. See here. And then when I drop the SB2, it's going to put 3 incinerates on the opponent. And it consumed my power charge buff to activate a fury buff there. Which is pretty nice. Now I race back to a second SB2. And then when I throw this, put an extra 3 incinerates on the opponent. So now my next heavy attack will deal 50% extra burst. Boom, huge heavy, man. And that's the general Dragon Man rotation, man. If y'all enjoyed, like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Peace.